You're driving me wild, wild, wild. You're driving me wild, wild, wild. You're driving me wild.
Hello everyone, Marshmallow back with another video. It is not Marshmallow Monday, because I just started it. Don't tell anyone. If any of you that have watched my videos know that a few months ago I posted Infertility, Our Story video about my husband and I's infertility and our plans and stuff. I said in that video I had an appointment at the beginning of January. I said in videos after that I had vlogged it and I was going to edit it and post it, and it was just taking a long time for me to do because I'm a procrastinator. At that time I really wasn't into my videos like I am now. Like, I fucking film like every single night now, so I never edited that video because I vlogged the whole thing, and we just had a second appointment for my husband, and I fucking forgot my camera, which I'm so mad at myself because that would have been an awesome video because of stuff that had happened on that trip. I just feel like it'd be pointless to post that first appointment vlog because, for one, it was months ago, and two, really didn't have anything interesting in it. Not really big news, nothing really to tell. It was kind of like, okay, we'll do this and then get back to us. That's basically how it was. I decided to just tell you about the trip we had 2 weeks ago. When I went to Cranberry for my doctor's appointment, my doctor recommended us to a urologist. I was very surprised because my husband had set up an appointment right away with him. We had an appointment at the beginning of February. Things happened, money was tight, and then I ended up getting very, very, very ill for 2 weeks straight. I have to get my gallbladder out. So we had to reschedule it, and it was the end of February that we had our appointment. When I was in Cranberry for my appointment, the lady who recommended us to the urologist said that it was at that place in McGee. In our minds, we're like, okay, well, we know exactly where it's at. It's in Cranberry, same place. Cool, that makes it so much easier. Well, that day we ended up leaving, and we booked a hotel in Cranberry because we live 3 hours away. We get to Cranberry. We are literally right on time because there's traffic in Kane, which Kane is closer to my town. That took about a half hour. There's an accident and stuff. So traffic jam, we made it just in time. We go into the building, and you know how in most like doctors' buildings and hospitals there's like a board with all the names of the doctors on them. Well, we're looking, the doctor's name wasn't on there. I'm like, what is going on? So I call the place. Mind you, this lady on the phone was a total bitch, just saying. So I called the lady and I said, look, like, we're here, but the doctor's name isn't on the wall. Where do I go?
Just go up to the 4th floor and take a left.
Okay, so I go into the elevator, mind you, still on the phone. There's no 4th floor. What? And she literally says,
Well, I don't know what to tell you then. We're at a hospital, so go to the hospital.
all right. The building behind the building we were at was a hospital, so we go in there. Guess what? Doctor's name wasn't on there. So my husband called and she said the same thing. Go to the 4th floor and take a left. There was no 4th floor there either. So we go outside. Our appointment was at 3:40. We're past that. It's almost 4 now. We're like, what do we do? And she's like,
Oh, you're at the wrong place. Like, you're 45 minutes away.
what the fuck? I was so upset. She was like,
Well, call back tomorrow, reschedule, blah, blah, blah. Sorry about it.
basically. We just sat in that car. Chris was so pissed. I was just crying. I was so upset. And I'm just thinking, why is the universe stopping Chris and I from having kids? Why can't we be parents? That's all I want. I just want to be a mom and have my own family with the man I love. After kind of calming down, I'm like, okay, we're both exhausted. Chris works 3rd shift and he worked the night before, and I worked the day before but didn't sleep that night. I was so fucking tired too. I'm like, why don't we go get some Chick-fil-A, holla, because there's no Chick-fil-A where I'm at. Go to the hotel, eat, sleep, then we'll call first thing in the morning and beg them to let us be seen that day. Look, we live 3 hours away. We got a hotel. We're there. We looked on Google. Lady said we're 45 minutes away, but no, we were less than a half an hour away. So boom, we could be there in half hour if need be. Please, like, let us come. We were so mad because the lady I saw said Cranberry, but Chris's doctor's in downtown Pittsburgh. Big difference, girl. What the fuck? So go to the hotel, whatever. Try to sleep. I am up every fucking hour until 4 a.m. Mind you, we try to go to bed at like 7:30 at night because we were just so tired, worn out, and upset. Finally, at 4 a.m., I fall asleep for a couple of hours because I had to get up at 7. When I finally fell asleep, Chris woke up, so he's up at 4 a.m., can't sleep because he's worrying too. 8 a.m. comes, we call. Boom. Calling this bitch, okay? It's a different lady, not cranky lady from the day before. Chris explains what had happened. She was like,
I'm gonna have to ask the doctor himself because we're double booked today.
this trip is a total waste. I was so upset. So she was
But
like,
let me ask the doctor. I'll call you right back.
you know how doctors are. They say,
Oh, we'll call you right back.
but really it's like the next day or hours later. So I'm like, fuck, we're gonna be here all day and it's probably gonna be for nothing. Chris and I are literally sitting in bed. SpongeBob's on, but we have it muted. And we're sitting in silence. I'm praying. I mean, I'm not religious, but I pray, and especially for like this whole thing, it means a lot to me. I'm sitting there, I'm fucking praying. Chris isn't saying a word, and then I say out loud to him, well, if the doctor allows us to come in, maybe it'd be a good thing. Like, it happened for a reason because Chris was so delirious that he was afraid the day before that he wouldn't be able to ask any questions to the doctor and not remember anything. And I was so sick. I had a cold. Of course, after the 2 weeks I was done throwing up, I had a cold and I had a fever that entire trip. As soon as I finished that sentence, boom, phone called. Chris is like,
Oh my god, there they are.
so we answered and the lady said that the doctor said,
Yes! Woo!
I was so excited. We like screamed and thanked her a million times. We were so pumped that she was
Like, all right, we'll be here at 11:30.
we're like, all right, we'll be there. We leave. Mind you, the biggest place that I've ever drove in is Erie, PA. Compared to Pittsburgh, huge difference. But I'm driving in downtown Pittsburgh. Oh my God. Picture this. Small town girl. I literally live in the sticks. I live in a tiny ass town. Maybe 10,000 people live in this place, so it's very small. I'm in downtown Pittsburgh. I've been in like Pittsburgh and Philly and Baltimore, but when I was really young, I don't remember and I probably didn't give a shit. Well, I gave a shit this time because I'm like,
Oh my god, look at that, look at that. Ooh, did you see that? Cool.
Chris is like,
Please keep your eye on the roads. Please pay attention. We need to get there in one piece.
I'm a good driver though, so we made it there in one piece. We get there, found the place.
Woo, fuck yeah.
Doctor got us right in. We didn't sit in the waiting room like at all. We fucking sat down and then someone called us back, but we were in the exam room for a while, but whatever. Doctor comes in, super nice. We thank him for, you know, getting us in, and then he was like,
Well, how long have you had your vasectomy for?
Chris tells him, and instantly,
Oh.
because it's been a while. Like I said, Chris is older than me. Instantly, my heart just fell right into my butthole. Like, I was like, fuck, we're gonna have to do in vitro, which is fine, but we want to try this first.
Yeah, Mountain Dew red.
I should not be drinking this. You wanna know why? Because I have a 4mm kidney stone. But then he like literally draws out the entire procedure. I've never seen a doctor do that, so fucking kudos to you, Dr. Jaffe. Telling Chris exactly how he would do it, the chances, the cost, all that. There's only a 30% chance that we could get pregnant. But how I see it, we are at like less than 0% right now. There is absolutely no chance for us to get pregnant right now. So bumping it up to 30%, Chris and I both agreed that is much better than 0%. Dr. Jaffe, he examined Chris and said that, yes, examined, I just did that down here. He examined him and said that everything seemed healthy. He said that hopefully his tissues look real good in there because he said that he had just did a vasectomy that like last week and said that same amount of years that Chris had had his tissue look brand new with that guy, and it looked like he only had his vasectomy for 3 years. Could up that chance. So hopefully that's Chris's case too. He leaves the room and says, you guys talk it over. He had to get paperwork and stuff anyway. So as soon as he left the room, Chris was like,
I want to do it.
and I'm like, I was so excited. I could not believe it, honestly, because Chris is very squeamish when it comes to like needles and blood and surgery and all that. I was honestly expecting him to be like, oh, I don't know. But he was ready to schedule that day. But doctor was like, well, talk about it more, like figure out your work schedules and stuff. Because Chris works at a factory, Zippo actually. He said that, you know, no heavy lifting for like 3 weeks. Chris still has to schedule the surgery, but we want to do it soon because the longer he waits to get it reversed, the less of a chance we have to get pregnant. But like him and I said, that 30% chance is only a general statement. That's not him, that's not me, that's not us. We could get pregnant like as soon as he's done recovering. First time we have sex, we could get pregnant. Or it could take up to a year. I don't know, you know, no one knows. I wasn't feeling as confident, but Chris said he feels it's gonna happen 120%. And that helped me be more positive about it, because Chris and I's entire relationship has been based off fate, destiny, and everything happens for a reason. The way we met, no one thought we would ever even get together, because I was this fucking like 13-year-old girl who had a crush on him. Hi, So-So. I'm gonna go say hi to everyone. All the 8 people that might watch my video. On this guy, obviously it took years and years and years for us. We were friends all those years, but it took us 6 years to even start dating. For one, no one thought we would ever even get together, and we did. I can't tell you how many people said,
Oh, you're not gonna last.
do you see my Zoe? Do you see my Zoe? So many people said we wouldn't last. June will be 6 years. People said we probably would never get married, and if we did, it wouldn't last. Well, May will be 2 years since we got married. So who's to say we can't have a child together? I feel like we made it this far. Fate has done so much for our relationship. Honestly, this kind of relationship with our age gap, the way we met, and just everything about us in our relationship, most people probably wouldn't have lasted as long as we did. He's my soulmate. There's no way it's not gonna work. That's basically how we feel. Maybe I'm being a little too confident, maybe he is too. Ooh, sorry, kid. We feel good about this, and my dog's trying to, what are you doing? She's like, I'm just gonna go under the table. Chris wants me to get because I have to get my gallbladder out. Chris wants me to do that first, get my wisdom teeth out, since they've been giving me issues too. And then he wants to schedule, but I feel like he should just schedule now, because I can get my gallbladder out soon. He has to get testing done before we even do the surgery, so. All I know is I'm really, really excited. I'm praying so hard, and so is he. And Chris is not religious at all. He says he doesn't believe in any of that, but he's been praying. I would really, 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 really appreciate if anyone that is watching could say a little prayer, throw some good vibes my way, what have you, you know, whatever you believe in or not believe in. I would really appreciate it. We have a long road ahead, probably some ups and downs and curves and blah, you know, but it'll be worth it. I am so excited to be a mother and have a family with my soulmate and my best friend in the whole entire world. That's all I've ever wanted. Like I said in a previous video, I had a miscarriage when I was 17, and I know, you know, the miscarriage is out of my control, but, you know, and it still makes me sad, but I know it happened probably for a good reason, because of the person that I was with at the time wouldn't be in my son or daughter's life. But I know for a fact that Chris is the right person, and I truly feel like it'll work. And if the reversal doesn't work, there's always the option of trying in vitro fertilization. So hopefully it can happen naturally, but if not, you know, there's other options, and I am not giving up.
I don't give a fuck, I'm not giving up, I still want it all. I see swimming pools and living rooms and aeroplanes. I see a quiet house on the hill and children's names.
Basically, all that. I wish I could have had my camera with me to film it, but
I done fucked up.
I will keep you guys updated. I had a few people on Twitter be like,
Okay, so you have not posted anything in 2 months, 3 months. What the fuck's going on? Is that a bad sign? Like, did you guys give up or what?
no, we did not give up. No bad signs. I'm just a procrastinator, and I got very, 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 very ill. There was no editing. There was no filming. There was no nothing. That's why I took a month and a half break on YouTube. So there you are. Here's my Zoe. Oh, are you nervous? She's afraid of hardwood floors and like anything that's not carpet. She's a weirdo. Say hello, Zoe. Shout out, like this video if you have a pit bull or if you love pit bulls. Okay, get down. Get down. Good girl. Love my doggy. Now Daisy just needs to get in the shop. If you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button. Keep up on my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. My username is MarcyAnn91. It's down in the description. Follow me on Tumblr, Forging Time. That's down in the description too. I follow back on all of them. I post on Twitter and Tumblr about like YouTube, so follow me on there for updates and subscribe on here if you want to see more videos, because I am posting more videos, obviously. I'm very excited, and there will be more updates about this. I will post a video of when Chris schedules it and the day, and I'm going to vlog the next time we go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Super pumped.
So good thoughts, please. I'm out like a boner in sweatpants, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye.